Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to this Minecraft tutorial. Today I'm showing you an item sorter. Now, the design for this is not necessarily mine, although it is a bit edited, so that's why I'm showing you it. But where I learned this design was from a YouTuber named as Data, D-A-T-A, less 822. So, that is his YouTube channel. Check in the description, it should also be there. If not, remind me, and I will place it there. So, basically what happens is, as you can see, these are all empty. If I place dirt, cobble, or wood into the little chest over here, this is where, let's set the picture. Say you just got back from a mining trip and you don't really feel like placing all your stuff in a chest. You just want to go AFK and check your Skype or something. You can just place all the items you've gotten. And I have it just auto. Now I have it auto going. You can set this up to where if you place items it'll go, or you can just have it running. As you can see, it's not really making any noise. I think that's just a bug with droppers, because it happens every now and then, but not all the time. But it's making no noise whatsoever right now. And as you can see, it's working properly. And it sends them all in, working just as expected. So the way this works is I will go ahead and build it for you guys. So you will need a block to work with, a hopper, a redstone torch, a repeater, 2 redstone, and 1 comparator in order to make one of these designs. Actually, you're going to need 2 hoppers. So basically the way this works is you have a little design just like this. I'll go ahead and place it there. So all the dark blocks are basically representing everything you need. Next, place a redstone torch there. Place a repeater here and set it to tick 2. That should work. And place 2 redstone along this and place a comparator there. Now link up a hopper straight into that. Now let's go ahead and grab a chest, because you will need a chest, of course. Or actually it could work with, ender chest, which wouldn't really work too well. And then you could also have a furnace, I don't know, a dropper, dispensers, all that would work. But next you want to have this hopper going into here. And the way this works is, if we take this and we place, say we want this item sorter to specifically be part of the gray wool. We want it to sort anything that's gray wool and accept anything that's gray wool. Well, if we place all the items in here, you'll notice it's not really doing anything. If we keep adding on, it doesn't do much. The reason for this is the comparator is not really getting enough power to power through the entire thing. So if we place just enough, the sad part is I'm actually in the wrong hopper. This is the hopper you want to work with. So if you place enough, then it will over time. So alright, right here you see it's not really doing anything, but if we place one more, it goes ahead and takes it and place it down here. Okay, the problem with this is that this repeater and this torch is not really working properly. Now, I wanted to show this, not necessarily in this instance, but I did want to mention it. This design by Dataless822, it's kind of broken. You kind of have to have this a little bit farther back in order for it to work, because what happens is it goes so quickly that this turns this on or off before it can actually send the item through. So if we try that one more time, it should work properly. The only problem with this is that it does tick twice and leaves one in there, but also fills it in. So I'm not really sure how to work around that. Some instances it works properly. I think it's really one of those direction situations. If you were to have it facing this way, it would most likely work properly. This one does work properly, but it's just like, I guess, a random factor. Oh, maybe it doesn't. It's very weird, but it works. You might lose one item, which I guess would be pretty vital if you had like ore going into one. But if you were doing that, I would just place the items in. Don't even risk it. So the way I have this one in particular working is I have the cobble, dirt, and wood, and then the deposit center. And what this is doing is taking the items out and putting them into this dropper, where I have it hooked up to this looper, where it's simple. It's just, a lever. You could have this hooked up to anything you wanted, but like I said, it doesn't really make noise for some reason. It might on yours, but sure isn't on mine, which is a real weird thing. But so basically, it's powering these over and over and over again. I have it going down to this one and these two, which is also powering these three for some reason. So then it just goes along these. And here's where the real sorting begins. This is where it's all important. So I have these three designs. You can actually have a chest here, and a chest here, and then all the stuff down here, and it would still work properly. So basically, I have it so it's just repeating this process 3 times. But on top, you'll notice there's just a line of hoppers going over and one hopper pointing down. Now, basically, if all of these items don't match the block that's going through, then what will happen is it will send it to the last one as long as the last one is empty. So basically, you could have a junk chest where you could put all your junk and it would still work, and put all the junk that's not in the filters and place it to a junk chest. So that could work. Or you could even have it where it throws all the junk away by, you know, hooking it up to a dropper and having that dropper repower every time. It would just shoot it into some lava or something, and that would work. So this design is really easy. I'm not really going to show you how to build this particular thing. You should be able to kind of picture what it's based off of. Just once again, I'm going to stand here so you can kind of gather all this. It's really simple. And thanks again to Daedalus822, link in the description. Hopefully, if I don't forget, if I do, remind me. And once again, the dropper elevator going and just sorting the items. This is the sorter. I cannot stress that enough. This is the sorter. This is where this tutorial is important. Once again, this needs to be set to the right thing, so you might need to test it a few times because it is, you know, weird and broken sometimes. So this one is set to, you know, 2 back and it leaves 1 in. But overall, it is a working item sorter. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.